Have you ever felt manipulated or belittled in a relationship? Have there been moments when your opinions were dismissed, your feelings invalidated, or your self-esteem chipped away bit by bit? Perhaps you found yourself second-guessing your own thoughts and feelings, losing sight of your own worth under a barrage of criticism or indifference. These experiences can leave one feeling unheard, disrespected, and manipulated. It's like being stuck in an emotional maze, where every turn seems to lead back to self-doubt and confusion. It's a place where you're constantly trying to please, appease, or simply survive the whims of someone else, losing pieces of yourself in the process. Such experiences can be devastatingly isolating, leaving one feeling trapped and alone. But understand this, you are not alone. If you have ever felt this way, you might have been dealing with a narcissist. So what exactly is narcissism? Let's dive right in. Narcissism is more than just an inflated ego. It's a personality disorder characterized by a deep-seated pattern of grandiosity and a lack of empathy towards others. Now, let's explore some traits that make narcissists stand out from the crowd. First off, narcissists exhibit an overblown sense of self-importance. They believe that they're superior to others and often exaggerate their achievements, expecting others to recognize them as superior without commensurate achievements. Narcissists also have a sense of entitlement. They expect special favors and unquestioning compliance with their expectations. They're often preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. Narcissists are also notorious for their lack of empathy. They're unwilling or unable to recognize the needs and feelings of others. They may be dismissive or contemptuous of others' feelings and can come across as cold, callous, and indifferent. Another trait that's worth noting is that narcissists are often envious of others or believe that others are envious of them. This envy can manifest in a variety of ways, from passive-aggressive comments to full-blown rage. Lastly, narcissists are often preoccupied with maintaining their idealized self-image. They may go to great lengths to protect their image and can become extremely defensive or retaliatory when this self-image is threatened. Now, it's important that not everyone who displays these traits is a narcissist. We all have moments of self-importance, lack of empathy, or the desire for admiration. But when these traits are pervasive and cause significant distress or impairment, it might be a sign of narcissistic personality disorder. Recognizing these traits is the first step towards understanding if you are dealing with a narcissist. In the next scene, we'll explore the signs that you might be dealing with a narcissist in a relationship. But for now, remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand about narcissism, the better equipped you'll be to navigate situations involving a narcissist. Stay tuned. Now that we've defined narcissism, what are the signs that you are dealing with one? A person could be dealing with a narcissist if they notice a pattern of certain behaviors. One of the most common signs is gaslighting, a manipulative technique used to make a person question their own perception of reality. The narcissist might constantly challenge your memory of events, making you feel confused and unsure. You might find yourself your own judgment and losing trust in your own instincts. Another sign to look out for is manipulation. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, using it to control others and maintain power in a relationship. They might use guilt, shame, or blame to get their way, twisting situations to make it seem as you are always in the wrong. You might often feel like you're walking on eggshells, trying to avoid any potential conflict. Lastly, a lack of empathy is a key trait of a narcissist. They struggle to understand or care about the feelings of others. They might dismiss your feelings, belittle your concerns, or simply ignore your needs. They're often more focused on their own feelings and how they can benefit from situations. These signs are not and are often interconnected, creating a complex web of narcissistic behavior. It's important to remember that everyone can display some of these traits at times. However, when these behaviors are persistent, pervasive, and cause distress, you might be dealing with a narcissist. It's equally crucial to understand that not all narcissists are alike. They may not exhibit all these signs, or they may show them in different ways. The key is to trust your feelings. If you're constantly feeling undermined, manipulated, or unimportant, it's time to take a closer look at the relationship. If your partner displays these signs, you might be dealing with a narcissist. If you identify these traits in your partner, it's essential to know how to safely exit the relationship. Narcissism is more than just an inflated ego, and when you find yourself in a relationship with a narcissist, it can feel like you're trapped in a maze. But remember, there is always a way out. Let's discuss the steps to safely exit a narcissistic relationship. First, let's talk about setting boundaries. This might be one of the hardest parts, especially when dealing with a narcissist who disregards the concept of personal space. You need to establish what is acceptable and what isn't. This isn't about punishing them, but about protecting yourself. You have the right to say no, to have your own opinion, and to feel safe and respected. Next, it's crucial to seek professional help. This can be a therapist, a counselor, or even a lawyer if the situation calls for it. A professional can provide you with tools and strategies to handle the narcissist's manipulation and to cope with the emotional toll the relationship may have taken. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to face this alone. Now let's talk about creating a safety plan. This is especially important if you're dealing with a narcissist who has shown signs of aggression or violence. Your safety plan might involve packing a bag with essential items, having a place to stay, saving money, and understanding your legal rights. It's about being prepared for the worst-case scenario. Finally, reach out to your support networks. This could be friends, family, or support groups for people who have been in relationships with narcissists. They can provide you with emotional support, advice, and even practical help if needed. You might feel isolated because of the narcissist's attempts to control you, but remember, you are not alone. Exiting a relationship with a narcissist can feel like a daunting task, but it's important to remember that you are not trapped. You have the power to choose your path and to decide what is best for you. It's okay to prioritize your well-being and to take steps to protect yourself. And keep in mind, it doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires patience, strength, and courage. It's about reclaiming your life, your identity, and your happiness, and you deserve all of that and more. So, if you find yourself in a relationship with a narcissist, remember these steps. Set boundaries, seek professional help, create a safety plan, and reach out to your support networks. Each step is a building block towards your freedom and your well-being. Exiting a narcissistic relationship is challenging, but with the right steps, it's achievable. So, to recap, we've taken a journey through the intricate maze of narcissism, from recognizing its signs to understanding how to safely exit a narcissistic relationship. We started by understanding that feeling manipulated or consistently belittled may be indicative of dealing with a narcissist, a person who seems to have an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep-seated need for excessive attention and admiration, and a lack of empathy for others might be showing signs of this personality disorder. Recognizing narcissism is the first step towards regaining control over your life. We learnt that narcissists often exhibit traits such as arrogance, a sense of entitlement, and an exploitative nature. Remember, it's not about blaming them, but about understanding their behavior to protect your own mental and emotional well-being. After recognizing these signs, we delved into the strategies to safely exit a narcissistic relationship. This is not a simple process, and it requires courage and patience. But remember, your safety and mental health are paramount. One of the key strategies is to establish boundaries and stick to them, regardless of the narcissist's attempts to manipulate or guilt-trip you. Additionally, seeking professional help is highly encouraged. Therapists and counselors can provide you with the necessary tools to cope and can support you through the process. They can help you regain the confidence and self-esteem that might have been eroded in the relationships. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It is an essential part of healing and reclaiming your life. Surround yourself with a support network of friends and family who understand your situation and can provide emotional support. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. We will continue to explore topics that empower you and provide you with the tools to navigate life's challenges. Remember, you're not alone, and help is always available.